All right, let's take you inside the Save on Foods Memorial Center. Our Myra Laurence standing by as we get ready to welcome the world and the best curlers you'll find anywhere. Myra.
This is fantastic, Hudson. Can you believe that the last time we hosted this was just in 2005, and here in 2013 we're doing it again, welcoming the best men's curlers from all over the world, which also includes our Canadian rink. You may not have heard of him. He may not be a household name quite yet, but it is Brad Jacobs and his Sault Ste. Marie-based rink. They are in Victoria, and they'll have a chance to sample this ice that Hans Wuttrich, the master ice maker, the best in the entire world, put so many hours into making right here. They're going to start that tomorrow at 1 a.m. when all the rinks show up here and get a chance to practice. Trips to the office and the rink have basically been the norm since capturing the Brier a few weeks back for this team. Now they're hoping to capture the hearts of the Canadian curling fans.
You know, I think from our team you're going to see a lot of intensity, a lot of focus, a lot of emotion. These are the things that we bring to the table. A few smiles and laughs here and there, but you know, more so off the ice than when we're on the ice. When we're on the ice, we're out there to do a job. So a lot of focus, a lot of intensity, a lot of emotion. That's kind of how we are, and hopefully the crowd will like that.
Well, Canada is the four-time defending world curling champions. Brad Jacobs and company begin the Drive for 5 on Saturday at 2 p.m. Come on down and cheer them on. Their first draw is against China. Well, here's a man who knows everything about curling. In fact, nothing curling goes on in this city without the help of Chris Atchison. He's one of the co-chairs. He was here in 05, the chair of the Scotties not too many years ago, and here we go again in 2013. Now, Chris, the building looks a little bit different than it did back in 05 for that first event.
Oh, it sure looks a lot more finished, a lot more polished. It's housed a lot of great events since 2005, but that will always remain one of the pinnacle events for this city. And but just looking around here right now, I have a tremendous sense of pride in the way the volunteers and the crews have put this building together for a championship. It looks a lot different than we're accustomed to seeing it when we come down and see the Royals play. But boy, it's exciting to see it, and I can't wait till Saturday afternoon when it all kicks off.
What are the curling fans in store for this time, Chris?
Well, you know, things change, and this field of athletes that we have is one of the best fields ever assembled for a World Curling Championship. These teams from Sweden, these teams from Asia, of course the Canadian and American teams, they are all top-notch curlers. They are world-class athletes, and you can just tell that by looking at the Brad Jacobs rink. I mean, those guys are conditioned both mentally and physically to run the rigors of the week. So we're really looking forward to what they can put on display for us this week, and it's going to be a fantastic event, and the shot making will be something to behold. So to come down in person and to see all four games going on at once, to have the screens in the venue capture the replays, and it's just, there's so much energy and atmosphere in Save on Foods Memorial Center for curling. It's truly a world-class affair. And walk-up tickets, how much are they, and what do they include? Well, the tickets include, so you have access to the venue, which is 4 curling games per ticket, and that's $20 for a single ticket, and that also gets you access to the original 16 patch, which is right next door at the Victoria Curling Center. And throughout the week we've got extensive entertainment lined up, basically 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. every day, starting on Saturday night with the Bryden Street Band, and it will carry on right through the week. It's a full event. I mean, we're talking about world-class curling going on here, but it's a world-class party going on next door as well, so everyone should come down and take it in. And that's part of the curling atmosphere. Now, Chris, you mentioned the Victoria Royals, the original tenant here. How do you think they're going to do tonight? I think they're going to win. I mean, I'm very proud to be a billet father as well. Nice. So I mean, I'm missing that game tonight to be here for the opening ceremonies rehearsal, but all my heart and soul is behind those Royals tonight, and it looks like Bear Mountain's bringing them a little bit of success when they need it most. All right, thank you very much, Chris. Let's talk a little bit about those Royals right now. A win tonight, and they will tie the Kamloops Blazers at 2 games apiece in their playoff series. Now, let's talk about the Victoria Grizzlies and Bulldogs deciding Game 5 of the BCHL Island Division. First period, Grizzlies strike first on the power play. It's Leo Fitzgerald ripping it past Jay Diao for the 1-0 lead. Second period, Manny Giladakius gets hacked from behind on the breakaway. You know what that means? Penalty shot. And he'd get turned away on that attempt. However, Galiakidis gets another crack at it. This time, counts. Tie game still in second. Evan Tierney's great patience
before finding Jared Wilson. Now that's going to make it 2-1 Dogs. Grizz desperate, but Leo Fitzgerald less than 5 to play. We're headed for OT, and in OT we didn't have to wait long as Max Barden beats Rolo. He was Grizzlies' killer. Third goal in 2 games sends the Bulldogs to the Coastal Conference Final. That best-of-7 series starts tomorrow night in Surrey. Well, it is minus 12 today in Calgary, and by that I mean they're missing number 12. Jerome McGinley is a Calgary Flame no more. The face of the franchise got traded late last night, surprisingly to the Pittsburgh Penguins and not the Boston Bruins. Now playing alongside the likes of Evgeny Malkin and Sidney Crosby give the 35-year-old his best chance to win a Stanley Cup before retiring. But Iggy says he will miss the Stampede City.
You hear it all the time, the mixed emotions, but I'm feeling it for, this is definitely mixed emotions. It's, you know, with my teammates, the city, the organization. To leave is tough, but I'm also very excited about the opportunity to go to Pittsburgh and play with them and you know, have an opportunity to do some good things there.
McGinley was drafted 11th overall by Dallas in 1995, but he spent his entire career with the Flames. No set date yet announced for his Penguins debut. Just 69 days until the Victoria Harbour Cats make their West Coast League debut, and today they unveiled their furry face of their franchise.
So, without further ado, I am excited to officially unveil Harvey the Harbour Cat.
How about Harvey? Welcome today to Victoria by mascot counterparts Marty the Marmot, striker from the Highlanders, and Thunder from UVic. The Harbour Cats chose Harvey's name from a list of submissions in their Name the Mascot contest. Now the goal was to find a name that fit the fun, family-friendly, and surprisingly stylish face of the franchise. Now he has cool sunglasses on, Hudson. Apparently he's going to have more accessories as the season goes along. So Harvey, a little bit of style.
All the stuff a Harbour Cat needs.
You know, shades, he'll probably have a glove. Yeah, maybe some bling around his neck eventually. Who knows?
All right. Have fun, Maya. We'll see you in Vancouver Island.
You bet.